As dictates in chapter 261, if a cat sits, he plops, meaning you cannot move from that position ever. Which is exactly why I'm not able to sit in this chair, because he's already sleeping in it. Chapter 361, we finally have a new Berserk chapter after a bit of a delay, thank God, because you know what, we really need something to kind of keep us going together. If you guys haven't checked out my last video seeing what's going on with chapter 360, feel free to look at it, but if you want a synopsis, looks like Guts is still training, still feeling a bit distant from Casca because Casca is still getting memories of the eclipse, and then we have a crazy figure of Skull Knight coming in, saying what's good for Guts and probably doing a bad foreshadowing, which is something we don't like. And a little side note, if you don't know who this is my boy Daxter. You'll probably be seeing him on quite a bit of my videos and my streams, so hey, say hi. He's giving me attitude. Before we begin the video, let's give a shout and a thank you to Evil Genius. A great job doing the translation, because translating kana and kanji is a hell of an experience. You don't want to do that. Trust me. Alright, let's begin with chapter 361. Looks like Guts is still training on the cliff. We see a beautiful figure. Can you not do that, please? I love you. Chapter 361 begins right here with Guts on the cliff training, and we see a mysterious figure of Skull Knight right here, and he's like, oh, you know, it's you. As dictated by Casualty. Very mysterious per usual. See, that's always the funny thing about Skull Knight. He just comes in here with the most mysterious of words, like he is. As you can see, I made it to this island with eye, arm, and whole body intact. Guess your concerns were overblown. Things did get a bit rough on the way here, though. It's kind of nice to actually see, you know, Guts and Skull Knight having a pretty interesting conversation, because usually it's just been Skull Knight doing some foreshadowing, but now we can actually, you know, see them having a little bit of a dialogue, a little more than usual, so that's nice. But do not let your guard falter. Casualty has yet to be converged. Of course, he's being cryptic as goddamn usual. Oh, okay, so now we're greeted by an old man right here who looks like he's just looking at Skull Knight, and he looks familiar. I don't know where he's from. If you know who he is, please put in the comments below, because I know I've forgotten. My father and I were granted many audiences with you when I was a child, but now I'm the leader of the village. Oh, for f***'s sake. Okay, this is King Gaiseric. Don't even f*** with me. It's Gaiseric. It's an old fart with an old skeleton. It's Gaiseric. Don't front at me. That insolent child appears to have grown up well. Oh, you humble me. See, we still have the foreshadowing of who the hell Skull Knight is, but it's King Gaiseric. Don't front at me. Old man, just how old are you? Interesting. So this is a little bit of a hint that we got. Someone from whom time flows differently. So we probably, you know, since the early Golden Age days, we always had a feeling that, you know, Skull Knight was King Gaiseric. But we didn't really know how and to what degree, and we might have a feeling that time definitely flows differently. Maybe it's the suit of armor he has, but it is a slight new element that we've gotten that we never really have before. So a little bit more into Skull Knight's backstory is pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Interesting. So it looks like he's asking Skull Knight and the Black Swordsman to call on Hanar. I don't know who that is, but it looks like a dwarf spirit of smithing and a skilled craftsman to boot. Oh my god. Does this mean that we might get like an armor upgrade? Okay. I'm pretty f***ed. Okay. Your armor and sir are both products of his prowess. Oh my god. So this is the guy who probably created the Berserker armor. So it makes sense since he's probably in Eiffelheim. So we pan back into a cute waifu mage girl who is, you know, sleeping on a tree. We still don't know anything. I don't even know if we know her name. Please let me know if I don't have it. So it looks like Shitake is just trying to get to know them and doing a little bit of training with them. This is pretty cute. So they're all just starting to practice with their magic, as well as Shitake and Farnese. Oh, Morda. There we go. That was her name. You'll pick it up on much quicker. Oh, she's pretty sweet. So she's helping Shitake trying to fly and stuff like that. So it looked like she was kind of, I don't know what the word is, but she's kind of spunky, but then she has her moments where she's, you know, pretty wholesome. That makes me happy to see. So she's a good wholesome girl. Oh, this is funny. Shitake is actually scared because she's flying, and then Morda is just allowing her to see, you know, Eiffelheim. And it's beautiful. It's nice to get these little panels of manga where Miura really, you know, depicts foliage in the environment, so that's pretty awesome. Okay, Yeah, so she has probably a little bit of more confidence than others, but not to brag, but I'm the best on the island when it comes to brooms. I go for a ride whenever those boring old men lectures are about to put me to sleep. So she's a bit of a troublemaker, but due to boredom, but she definitely can hold her own, which is pretty awesome. And wow, so it looks like while they're flying, they see Skull Knight and Guts. Oh, interesting. I'm kind of surprised that Shirake has not seen Skull Knight, so she's kind of surprised that she's never seen him before. So I guess maybe he only came to Guts. I'm pretty sure he only came to Guts solo. So this is pretty interesting to see. So it's not like, oh, it's a vision of my mind. You know, this is definitely, you know, Skull Knight. And as they traverse, you know, they see different new creatures. Looks like a bunch of trolls and wicker men right here. So they're definitely in a different part of Iceland Alliance. Oh, cool. So Morta's actually giving some lore of what this land is. So this land was attacked by a great kingdom on the continent long ago. Captured enemies, soldiers were sacrificed to create these. Interesting. So if they were sacrificed to create them, does this relate to the eclipse, or is it just another, you know, separate event? But it is interesting to note that they use the word sacrifice. Maybe it's just me being a little too casual about that. Okay, I'm definitely loving Mage Waifu. She's pretty adorable, I'm not gonna lie. You want to be carried away by your own overflowing power, and nothing childish like that, no, me. And then she's, you know, puckering up Shirake's cheeks. It's pretty adorable, I'm not even gonna lie. Granny Vol. A master of curses and the manipulation of departed souls, the Isle knows her as Volpapa, the very image of an evil crone. Interesting. So now they're, you know, starting to get to know Shirake and everyone else. Oh, so you're that Flores. Did you know my Whoa! Whoa. Okay, hold up. Let's backtrack for a bit. She said Flora, so that means that is Shirake's master. So they know her master. Holy sh**. So did you see? That is crazy. God damn, I didn't even expect to see that correlation. Cool. Looks like Skull Knight and everyone headed over to the Stone Forest. But this is crazy to see that. So yeah, no kidding, this really does look like a goddamn forest. When they said it was Stone Forest, they really weren't kidding. So there is... Okay, I'll put it like this. We see Skull Knight's horse. We have never seen him go off of his horse. If you've ever seen an Art of War figure, a figure of Skull Knight, it's always him on a horse. This is the first time he's been out of a horse. So it looks like we finally caught up with Guts, Skull Knight. I really didn't think we were going to do that. I thought it was going to take 3 chapters, but this is pretty crazy. So here is Hanar. What business does a sorcerer have here in the bowels of the earth? Oh my god. So yeah, Guts is definitely remembering that he looks a lot like Godo. But it's funny because Hanar looks like a cross between Nosferatu and Hanar. So that's pretty interesting. Well, that's a familiar face. King. So it's King Gaiseric, obviously. It seems you have slipped from the mortal coil yet again. Expect the work of mine. It is thanks to you that I am in good health, my friend. Rattling in your coil. So it might be something specific. So I'll put it like this. Here's a little theory that I have. The fact that this blacksmith has created the Berserker armor as well as the Skull Knight armor only has me to dictate that if he's been in this armor for so long, he's pretty much in almost a dead state, considering, you know, how horrible their properties are. And you never thought I'd see that one again, nor the two would appear together. So he definitely recognizes a Berserker armor. Since you forged it all, tell us, what does it mean that the black suit of armor? Could you perhaps tell us, the young man? By judging how well you wear it, it seems you've gotten used to it. Yeah, it's pulled me back from the brink of death many times. Thanks for that. Oh, no need for thanks. You're its owner now. And that, oh, this is a really cool photo right here. This is a really cool panel to see, you know, the split between the Beast of Darkness and Guts going on. That's awesome as hell. That you use it doesn't mean you've mastered it. The thing is liable to turn and possess and consume its host. Well then, let's give it a go. Whoa! Okay, so Hanar just goes and strikes his suit. Oh my god! Holy shit. Did you guys see this? So right when he strikes his armor, the Beast of Darkness just absolutely comes out and comes to, you know, consume Guts. That is crazy. So he clearly is the blacksmith of this armor. But to see kind of Guts really go and transform after that, that is incredible. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very happy with this chapter. We've already gotten a lot of insight of, you know, Skull Knight is King Gaiseric. Don't me, we already knew that. We already know the origins, probably, of the Berserker armor and Skull Knight's armor, and we also got a little bit more indication of Mage Waifu, as well as the fact that Skull Knight probably is maybe in a deadish state in his armor. We don't know, but it's a lot of unknowns. That's pretty cool. But what do you guys think? How's this chapter looking for you? Have you guys gotten the information that you want? And we'll see what's going on. Unfortunately, there is a no date, so, you know, hiatus status again. It's honestly, we've gotten so used to it to the point. But I think that should be covered this Berserk Monthly. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you for saying hi to Daxter. If you guys are interested, feel free to look at all my socials down below. And I do stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Twitch. Daxter does make an appearance too, considering that he sleeps. And I am doing a Guts playthrough of Dark Souls 3. So if you want to come by, feel free to do so. I'll usually play that on Wednesdays. Thank you guys. I'll see you very soon. See you on the next Berserk Monthly.